In this video today I want to show you how to quickly bake some dinner rolls with lots of grains in them. We call them Körnerbrötchen, and they are some of my favorite rolls. So here are my ingredients. You will need some flaxseed, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds or sunflower kernels, and from these two you will need some extra later for decorating the top of the rolls. Then you need some sugar, salt, rye flour, bread flour, 100 milliliters of lukewarm water, a package of dry yeast. I have an instant yeast here, fast rising yeast, because I want to get this quickly with the filming. And if you use a different kind of yeast, honestly, I get this question so often, what kind of yeast did you use? And really, it's yeast. I mean, use whatever you have, a package of fast rising instant yeast, of dry yeast, or if you have a cube of fresh yeast, then you use 20 grams of that. So don't worry too much about the kind of yeast I'm using here in my videos, okay? So also you need butter, and you will need some boiling water. And I almost forgot, you also need an egg. And like always, you will find the blog post that belongs to this video with the recipe that you can print out. You might also find additional information there. Okay, let's get started. So I first put the sugar into the lukewarm water here. And then I add the yeast. And I set this aside for a while. Next, I am taking the flaxseed, also the pumpkin seeds, and the sunflower kernels, and I put these into a bowl. I mix this a little bit, and then I put the boiling water into this bowl and let this soak for about 15 minutes. Okay, so as you can see, this is overflowing right now. The cause is that my lawn crew just came in when I was ready to start this scene, and they made a lot of noise, so I waited like 15 minutes more, and now it's kind of overflowing. Anyway, let's just continue. So I will remove the water from the seeds here, all these grains, and let that stand for a little bit. Now I use the flour and the salt. I'm adding the butter. And quickly add the yeast. I'll also throw in the grains, and now it's ready to mix for about 5 minutes. And I'm also adding the water. So looks good already. Now I give it a little bit of a knead by hand so I can shape it a little better. All right. So now I want to have a square or rectangle shape, and I roll it out. It should be about, let's say, 2 centimeters high, an inch roughly. Maybe a little less than an inch. Okay. A little larger. And I will cut this into 9 portions now. So trying to be kind of even here. Like this. Look like giant cookies, or like, yeah, a little bit like brownies, but with a bright dough. So these go onto the baking sheet now. Yeah, and now I let these just rise for roughly 1 hour, or until they have clearly increased in their size. And I will cover them with a towel for that time, and we'll be back in about 60 minutes. You can see these rolls have increased their size very nicely. And now it's time to add some more seeds on the top. Now I use the egg to brush that onto these rolls. Now I'm brushing these rolls for 2 reasons. First of all, to stick the seeds on the top, but also it gives them a much nicer color than if I would not do that. So I really like pumpkin seeds a lot, so I will make some just with pumpkin seeds, and some I mix both pumpkin seeds and the sunflower seeds. So all that's left now is baking these at 180 degrees Celsius, which is 350 degrees Fahrenheit, for about 20 minutes, or until they're golden brown. And after I've done that, I will tell you how I prefer to eat my grain rolls. So, fresh from the oven, here are my grain rolls, my Körnerbrötchen, and they have to cool now. They are super hot. And what I really like about these rolls is, beside the great taste, that they will be fresh the next day too. So it's nothing you need to worry about that you need to eat them all in the same day, because otherwise they will be dry. They will still be very delicious tomorrow. And I really like to bake them in the afternoon, have them for dinner, and then the leftover rolls for breakfast the next day. So once they are cooled, we will have them later today for dinner. And my personal favorite to eat these is with scrambled eggs. So I cut them open, put some mayo on the lower half, and then some scrambled eggs on top with some chives and maybe salt and some pepper. And that's how I like the most. In Germany you can buy this at a bakery sometimes, and just as like a cold sandwich. And yeah, but they also taste very good with some jam or other things like honey. They are amazing and delicious, and they are healthy, and I hope you try this. It's a fast and easy recipe. I'm sure you will get that done. And before you leave and before you watch the pictures that I will make later, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell button, and I hope I see you in my next video. Bye!